Hello, welcome to Oweleketv News. I am Confidence Oko. Thanks for joining us. Now the news headlines. Dangote's refinery ready for inauguration. Nigerian government not helping Ekweremadu so as to take over properties, Ohanaeze says. Tinubu, others must declare assets before June 5th, 2023. Ogun State to host National Sports Festival in 2024. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Now the news in full. 836 Nigerians who fled Sudan owing to war were received in the nation's capital Abuja on Sunday. Tarco, Max Air and Azman Airlines flew them to safety. Max Air and Azman Air respectively evacuated 410 and 324 stranded Nigerians from Aswan, Egypt. Today, the 8th of May 2023, the pre-hearing for the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal in Abuja will commence. After Bola Ahmed Tinubu was declared the election's winner on the 29th of February, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and a few other parties contested the results declared by the INEC. Pre-hearing begins today after these parties petitioned the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal to annul the elections. According to the Association of Nigerian Electricity Distributors, Nigeria needs to create roughly 33,000 megawatts instead of the 4,000 megawatts it now produces in order to have stable electricity. This was disclosed by the association's executive director, Mr. Sunday Odunton, at a stakeholders workshop held in Yola in partnership with the MacArthur Foundation. Nigeria, he claimed, has a population of 210 million people, 32 million residences that are linked to the grid, and a significant budget deficit. He continued by noting that in order for people to have constant access to electricity, it is recommended that you produce 1,000 megawatts of electricity for every 1 million people worldwide. He added that the money gained had never matched the energy used. The Code of Conduct Bureau has stated that the 28 newly elected governors, senators and representatives as well as Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima must declare their assets prior to taking office on the 5th of June 2023. According to the law, asset disclosure was a required component of the swearing-in event. This is according to the CCB spokesperson, Mrs. Veronica Kato. She disclosed that several elected officials had started peeking their assets declaration forms at the CCB state offices nationwide. We'll now be going on a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. The Dangote refinery is about to start operation. According to a source inside the refinery, pre-inauguration testing is still being conducted even though the refinery has been completed. He stated that President Buhari would officially open the facility before he leaves office. The commissioning has been hinted by Dangote Group to be on the 22nd of May 2023. Larger than Victoria Island in size in Lagos State, the Dangote Refinery Complex occupies a land area of about 2,635 hectares and is situated in the Lekki Free Zone. The refinery is the largest single-train refinery in the world as well as the largest in Africa. The trials of former Deputy Senate President Ekweremadu, who was sentenced to 9 years in prison by a United Kingdom Crown Court on allegations of organ harvesting, are attributed to the Nigerian government, according to the Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohanaeze worldwide. The group claimed that the federal government was after the politician in order to confiscate his property. Dr. Alex Wonaya, the National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaeze, claimed in a statement that the government is doing nothing to help Ekweremadu. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project has filed a lawsuit of contempt against the federal government and Mr. Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, for their inability to recover a 40 billion naira double pay and life pensions from former governors who are serving as lawmakers and ministers. In November 2019, Justice Oluremi Oguntoyinbo of the Federal High Court in Lagos issued an order directing the federal government to recover life pensions collected by former governors serving as ministers and members of the National Assembly. Justice Oguntoyinbo further instructed Mr. Malami to challenge the legality of state life pension laws, allowing former governors and other ex-public officials to collect such pensions. However, President Muhammad Buhari's administration has not been successful in accomplishing this judgment. We'll now be going on a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. And now over to sports news. A memorandum of understanding between the federal government and Ogun State on the hosting of a premier national sports festival in 2024 has been signed. According to Mr. Sunday Dare, the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Ogun State was chosen as the next host due to her commitment to the growth of sports, the availability of athletic facilities, and the capability to stage an appropriate festival. The minister expressed confidence that corporate bodies were prepared to sponsor the tournament and instructed the state administration to start making the required preparations immediately. Just before we go, we bring you entertainment tidbits. In response to a popular video that encourages lewdness, Nigerian Instagram influencer Salo has requested the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, to detain crossdresser Okuneye Idris Olarenwaju, popularly known as Bobrisky. In the video, the crossdresser was seen being intimate with a male while marketing sex enhancements. The influencer has accused the federal government of failing to uphold its obligations. He claimed that the government ought to investigate the crossdresser's actions because they might have a negative effect on young people. And that's all on Oweleketv News today. But before we go, here is a recap of the headlines. Dangote's refinery ready for inauguration. Nigerian government not helping Ekweremadu so as to take over properties, Ohanaeze says. Tinubu, others must declare assets before June 5, 2023. Ogun State to host National Sports Festival in 2024. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles for advert placements and inquiries. Till I come your way again with another interesting news, I am Confidence Oko. Stay safe and thanks for watching.